Hello, welcome to a bonus episode of Sean Can't Cook, but John Can.
He really can't. Something's weird here.
Something is super weird.
Why are we on this side?
I don't know.
This is all backwards. And why is the product here that's ready?
I don't know.
It's cooked. It's done. Oh, that's right. We're going to have a backwards episode today because it's a quick little bonus episode to show you how to make hard-boiled eggs. Now, you had said to me at the beginning of all this you want to learn some basic things. No, not about the eggs. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Brave little soldier that you are. You wanted basic things. So do you know how to make a hard-boiled egg?
I do not.
Okay. So a trick that I just learned is to start them off in boiling water, which we have on the stove, not cold water. And what this is supposed to do, and I've tested this twice and it's worked. We're going to try it again a third time. It's so that they're easier to peel. You know, sometimes you cracked a hard-boiled egg and you try to peel. No,
Not really.
He hates eggs. But these are raw, so don't touch these because that's...
I'm going for those.
I know you're not. These are the hard-boiled ones. I did these a few days ago, so we're going to see how this trick works. Start them off in boiled water. I came up with a way to do this to avoid also the green ring. Have you ever seen the green ring around an egg?
Yes, I have seen the green ring.
It's edible, but it's not appealing. So this eliminates this. I boiled them for 11 minutes. Mm-hmm. Take them off the heat, let them sit for 9 minutes. Then put them into an ice bath for 5 to 10 minutes. And that's it. It's so simple. So we're going to take these. These are the hard-boiled ones. I'm not trying to trick you here in opening.
Help me.
That'll be our April Fool's episode.
Help me.
So you do this. Go ahead. And you just sort of squeeze, and look, see how easy that comes off?
For you.
This trick, no, this will be good. So it just comes off mud. You sort of just
what do I do?
Squeeze. Oops, and I just did that. So,
all right. So I just bang it?
Yeah. So this trick isn't perfect apparently, but it does work better. I used it, and they peel much more easily. You're not doing it hard enough. You're afraid of it.
I am.
It's an egg. You're afraid I put in a raw egg, aren't you? Okay, so my trick didn't turn... Well, actually, that's not so bad.
Actually, no, your trick works really well. This is...
Well, it wasn't my trick. I found it
pretty great.
Online, but... Ta-da! So I've had some where you literally had to, like, peel.
Oh, mine came out really well.
Yeah. So, good for you. See, you're better than I am.
No,
Hey, this is why we switched. He's now in charge of the show.
Bizarro day.
So we're going to go to the stove and show you exactly what to do. Won't take long, so let's get over there. Okay, let's get these eggs in the boiling water. Let's walk over to the stove. I use this handy-dandy little bird's nest. Lower them in gently so as not to crack them. I always cook a couple of extras in case they do crack open while they're cooking, which can happen. So once they're in, we're going to turn this down to a gentle simmer. We're going to let this go for 11 minutes. Be right back. These have been simmering at very low simmer, as you can see, for 11 minutes. So the heat comes off, lid goes back on. We're going to take it off the heat, let it sit for 9 minutes, and we'll come back and show you what it looks like. These have been sitting for 9 minutes in hot water after they simmered for 11 minutes. So let's put them into an ice bath. Come on over. Mm-hmm. I noticed one, there, I don't know if you can see that, one hasn't come out yet. Has a little crack. And that's okay. I've had them before where literally it starts oozing out. So this is totally usable. There's nothing wrong with that. So we're going to put these into an ice bath. Sit them for about 5 or 10 minutes until they're cool to the touch. And you can put them in the refrigerator and they're ready to go.
So I have a question.
Sure.
So is this ice bath something new, different?
As far as new in the world? Because I did not invent this.
No, like I've never seen this before.
Oh yeah, and if you didn't have ice, because don't laugh everybody, but sometimes we don't have ice, we forget to make it because we don't use it a lot. But if you don't, just cold water is fine. But the ice bath cools them down a lot faster, especially if you're going to use these right away, like if you're making deviled eggs or for the recipe that we're making today. You might want to use them right away. And, oh, here I am. And that way they'll cool down a lot faster. You can cut them open. They're not warm. It's easier to cut them when they're cooler.
Cool.
So that's it.
Just curious.
Hard-boiled eggs. Easy peasy. It's our oops moment. I forgot to show you what they look like on the inside. So let's take a look. Cut. And look at that. See, there's no green ring.
Those look amazing.
Yes. Now,
Like textbook.
I did some not too long ago with this little method that I've come up with. And there was a little bit of a green ring. It's totally edible. It's totally fine. But if you're worried about for appearance sake, the trick is keep the simmer on the pot to as low as you can. If you overcook them too much, that's when they develop the ring. So keep the simmer once they're, because you're putting cold eggs into boiling water, so it takes a little bit of time for the simmer to come back up. So once that does, as low as you can go on your stove, just let them barely simmer, and this is what they turn out like. So enjoy.